how to tell you. Gotta share it. Yes, Queen. All right, we are shared. Woohoo! Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I know I am. Yeah, so let us get started this morning. I will see you in a bit. Do. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I'm happy to see you. I want to be with you. We'll work and we'll play. We'll have a good day. Learned that when my kid was in Young Fours. Still sing it to this day. It's so cheery every morning. So cheery. Gotta love it. Woke up a little late this morning because my daughter actually 6:10 she had no school today. It was her last day yesterday of school, so I had no real good reason to get up. So I'm a little late this morning, which really sucks because I like getting up at 5 o'clock every morning. Like I have explained to many of you, I run on my circadian rhythm. I need it. I love it. I literally, if I go to bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning every single time. I naturally wake up, especially if I go to bed at the same time every night. However, yesterday, I may or may not have stayed up till midnight. I did have a softball tournament yesterday, so that kind of went a little late. Then we went out for ice cream because it was the end of their rec ball season. Doesn't mean I'm done with softball. It just means that All Stars is starting today. So I will be at the ball field all night tonight, and yeah, starting at 11:30 tomorrow, I will be at the ball field. Yeah, I'll be at the ball field forever. It's gonna feel like forever. If you are in a community, in a public school that really gets into the sports area and you have a sports kid, it takes up your entire life. You don't have a life outside of the extracurricular that your kid is doing. And that's what parents do. We support our kids in all of their functions, everything that they want to do. And yeah, so All Star starts today. Yep. All right, Lil's lineup for Feel Good Friday. First of all, for Feel Good Friday, listen to this quote. Heaven is still out there when you are going through hell. Heaven is still out there when you're going through hell. Feel good. Feel good this morning. All right, our main story. Your thyroid should be your best friend. And Trump's own social media platform is launched. So if you're one of those trumpets who only want to listen to what he has to say, get on Social Truth. You can look it up on the app store of whatever phone you use, Android or iPhone. They are available. It is available for both. March of Our Lives begins tomorrow. 150 cities will be participating with the expectation of tens of thousands of protesters. Marijuana makes it into legal territory in Thailand. So, marijuana be spreading through the world. All right. Moving on to our next topic. Thyroid's a girl's best friend, or it should be. We got the little butterfly, right? We get the little butterfly effect in our bodies because the thyroid literally looks like a butterfly. It does. So how can you not love your thyroid when it looks like a freaking butterfly? Right. All right, thyroid is like your gossipy bestie. It is happy to be involved in everybody's business. Maybe my thyroid doesn't work because I like to keep to myself. So it does work. I'm lying. It helps to regulate your metabolism, heart rate, body temp, also works with mood, GI function, and fertility. Basically, a bunch of different stuff in your body. Like, the thyroid is just working overtime all the time. 1 in 8 women have problems with their thyroid. So make sure you get checked out. We are going to be going over some of the symptoms of thyroid issues. However, thyroids are a fickle little butterfly. The symptoms are not always clear. They can change rapidly. You can go from having temperature issues to all the way from anxiety. I mean, literally, thyroids can affect you in a very particular way. And medical professionals have kind of narrowed it down to certain symptoms that most girls get, but it isn't like a guaranteed thing. So, 1 in 8 women, when your thyroid quits working the way it should, it is very hard to diagnose since the clues aren't that clear. Here's how you can tell if you have thyroid issues. Again, take this information as you will. There are multiple different symptoms of having thyroid issues, and if you're just feeling wrong, go to a doctor, tell them what's going on, and ask them to check your thyroid. This is where the educational portion comes into play. If you guys know that the thyroid affects a bunch of different things, maybe ask for a thyroid test. And I believe you can get at-home tests. Don't quote me on that. I think I read that in the article that I looked up. So yeah, let's keep our thyroids happy. So what are some thyroid issue symptoms? So if you have a slow thyroid, remember, I can't say this enough, not all symptoms are created equal. You may have this, you may not have this. Ask for a thyroid test or get one from the store. Want to say that you can. Let me look that up real quick because I kind of feel like that would be super important. So I'm going to go to Amazon.com. I'm going to go to thyroid test at home. Let's see if they sell it. Amazon sells everything. Yep, they do. So you can get a thyroid test. This one is Everly Well Thyroid Test at Home Collection Kit. Accurate results for $99.99. So if you don't have insurance, I guess you're gonna have to pay $100 to get a thyroid test. So yeah, but they do sell it online, so you can get your own thyroid checked out. All right. So you may be cold all the time. Remember, thyroid regulates temperature. Weight gain, remember, it helps regulate metabolism. Dry skin, heavy periods, thinning hair, achy, sluggish, bummed out. Those are all symptoms of having a slow thyroid. So if you have those symptoms, you might want to look into it. Fast thyroid symptoms, metabolism is in its complete opposite of slow, obviously. Fast is opposite of slow. So metabolism is in overdrive. You might find that you are actually losing a bunch of weight. Your body temp will increase. You will feel hot all the time. Don't mistake it for menopause if you are a little older, because menopause does the exact same thing. You may not sleep well, and you may have frequent loss of bowel movements. Yikes. It can also lead to your heart pumping quicker, so that's not good. No bueno. We want our heart to be regulated. So yeah, make sure you're getting checked out for thyroid. How dost thou take care of thyroid issues at home? Follow a gluten-free diet? No, it's a myth. Not a thing. Reminder, food will not cure thyroid issues, although it is a fad in the health world. People say that they can eat their way to a healthy thyroid by doing organic and doing gluten-free. But there's no scientific evidence saying that works. So, yeah. Stop smoking. It is the cure for literally everything that could go wrong in your body. Smoking's terrible for you. What is in a cigarette? Just for craps and giggles. I used to smoke. What is in a cigarette? I'm scared to see. What is in a cigarette? Whoop. It's the leading cause of deaths in America. Smoking is exposed to toxic mix of over 7,000 chemicals. The harmful chemicals in cigarette smoke can damage nearly every organ in your body. Every organ. You heard that right. So get to know the product. Open. Okay, so here's 93 known harmful and potentially harmful chemicals in cigarettes. Literally 90 freaking 3. I'm just trying to find what's in it. Why do I gotta press all these buttons? Okay. There's carcinogens, respiratory toxicant, cardiovascular toxicant, reproductive or development intoxicant, that would be your thyroid, and addictive. Okay, we've got acetaldehyde, acetamin, acetone. Takes off my nails. That's what they put in your freaking cigarettes. The stuff that takes your nails off. Acetone. Gross. Ammonia. That's what cleans your floors. What else am I recognizing? There's a bunch of words I literally don't know. Literally don't know. Big words. Big words. Cyanide. That sounds bad. Isn't that what we kill people with? Like, if you want to murder someone, you can murder them with cyanide. Fairly certain. Lead. Okay. Mercury. Very poisonous. Nicotine, which we know is the main component of why it is addictive. Uranium. Also very, very bad for you. Acetate. Chloride. Yeah. So stop smoking. Your thyroid will be very mucho happy that you have stopped. All right, stop smoking, chill out, and stop stressing. Stress can cause your body to do a bunch of weird things. So try to chill. Get all your nutrients you need in your body. Go sugar-free. Get that vitamin B that can come in asparagus, beans, seeds, milk, eggs. So get vitamin B. So, moving on to our next story. Social Truth has been launched. We all know that Donald Trump was deleted off of Twitter. He was banned. He can never come back. He was a bully, blah, blah, blah. They were like, nope. You're done. So, of course, he decided to start his own social media. That he has done. It's called Social Truth if you're into the whole up Trump's butt world. I can't wrap my head around his cult following. I mean, he's just a politician. He's just a rich guy. He's just a businessman. Like, he's your typical terrible person. And I can't figure out why people love him so much. Like, everybody else who has his personality or is rich like that or is a politician in general, we hate our politicians. We hate them in America. They never do the right thing. They make too much money. They don't care about the we person. We vote them in for a specific reason, and they don't even follow through on that. Our roads suck. Our public education sucks. Our health insurance sucks. Basically, they just don't do anything. Or they try to do something and they fail constantly. But Trump has somehow been indoctrinated into the idea that he can be different than all the other politicians. And that is just simply not true. He's still a politician. But his following sees him as this god, and it blows my mind. So, Social Truth, it is a new app that has been launched by Donald Trump. I read all the reviews on Apple. I refuse to download it because it scares me a little bit. I get emails from Donald Trump like daily, or like his peeps, and they're always trying to swindle me for money, and I'm scared to download it because I feel like I will be swindled for some reason. I have that feeling as an empath. I'm like, so I would have done the research for you, but I don't quite trust it. It is very new, and Donald Trump owns the technologically company that actually created it. He owns that company, and I don't trust him to be, like, to keep viruses out and stuff. So, this is what people are saying on Apple. It is Apple reviews. It is very biased to the point of where it is disgusting. In fact, people get kicked off the platform all the time if you disagree with the main point of the app, which is bolstering Trump up. No other opinions are tolerated. It was specifically manufactured by Trump's tech company, so it is entirely there to feed his narcissism. So, I know it is advertised as you're allowed to speak your mind, you aren't controlled by the mainstream media, you are free, you are allowed to do whatever you want on it, come chill out with us in our freedom and patriotism and all that stuff. But I'm telling you right now, it's all a facade. Basically, if you don't agree with everything that is being said on the social truth, you will get kicked off. So it isn't freedom of speech. It's freedom to say exactly what everybody else is saying. So, yeah. Scary since in January 6th, he's currently being investigated for his role in the January 6th incitement on the Capitol. And they are wrapping up their 11-month investigation into Trump. They have now went public with all of the information they have. Two Republicans are also fighting side by side with the Democrats, Liz Cheney and Adam Knizer, whatever. No comment. The rest of that political mumble jumble. You make sense of what you will with all of that news. March for Our Lives. What is it? March for Our Lives is a protest demanding better gun control. It is estimated that 254 mass shootings have taken place in the U.S. this year alone. Yesterday, 3 more people died in Maryland mass shooting. They are asking for a ban on assault rifles. There's no clear answer to this because I get both sides. I really do. Like, what happens if our government comes against us and we can't arm ourselves? Like, hold on. Like, that's a legit thing. Like, it has happened before. Hello, Civil War. Or I guess fighting against ourselves is more appropriate. There's really no clear answer to this. I truly feel like guns have gotten so out of control, we literally can't ban guns. It's impossible to. There's too many guns out there, and they're coming in illegally too. I mean, it isn't just going to Dunham's and grabbing a gun. It is literally they're illegal guns too. And they fall into the wrong hands literally all the time. And all the people that are good with guns and understand their power and they are a weapon, and we're going to take it away from those people that are registered, that, you know, are responsible, that went through a background check. We're going to take those guns away from those people. But the people that didn't go through all that rigmarole obviously are going to still have their guns because they're not being tracked. So, very unclear answer, in my opinion. Marijuana makes it into legal territory in Thailand. The green stuff is now legal in Thailand. People are allowed to grow it freely as long as they can prove it is for medicinal purposes. Don't ask me to figure out what defines medicinal. I'm sure if you have a weak angle, you could probably still have marijuana. That's kind of what we do here in our country. So, restaurants are allowed to put it in food as long as it is only 0.2% THC. Government is giving away 1 million seedlings to their people. So, they are going all in for this, the weed. The weed. All right, that is all for today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay happy, stay healthy, and we will talk Monday. Yeah, Monday. Bye.